time is all we got. Big 40 lemons, easy. Pull a getting shot, yellow chick, thick thigh.
So my first 3 years for the regular shows was basically right after a show happens, we start artist discussion, we name drop, we bring in a bunch of names that we think might fit well on the campus, and then bring it to our agent. He gets us the prices on everybody, and then once we get that back, we start artist discussion, and based on who is in our price range for whatever our artist budget may be, we discuss for hours and hours and hours on that. Basically, 20 to 30 of us in a room arguing with each other to figure out who we think will be best on this campus. Planning Zoom events has been different in the fact that we don't have any security, any hospitality, any production going on. We still do the arts discussion the same exact way, and that did take a little bit longer because we did plan out so many shows for it. So having to plan out those as well as backups for each one, we wanted to get as many different types of entertainment as we could, because we thought that since we did have the opportunity to do more than one show, that would be the best way to go about it, to really satisfy as many people as we could on campus. So when we're choosing people, everything that we do and everything that we think of is for the students. It's never about our personal preference. We definitely go off surveys, and we've been upping our game on our surveys lately just to get a better feel for what campus wants and get more people to fill out the survey so that we actually have an accurate understanding of what people like to see. It's been a lot on the back end, emailing a lot of artists, keeping in touch with our agent. Publicity has had to do so much work. They've been grinding this semester so hard because it's show after show after show, and it's been a lot of last minute stuff, so we would like to drop at least a week before the show happens, but as people probably know, that hasn't happened a lot this semester. We drop maybe 5 days beforehand, even less sometimes. And that's been difficult for us a little bit. We had to get into the swing of that, but we upped our game on publicity around campus to make sure we get the word out to people. And publicity has been having a lot of sleepless nights, getting the drop posters and the drop videos done so that we can get it out to campus. There's a lot of people who don't go on campus anymore. Usually for our regular show, we do focus a lot on the immediate campus and chalking everywhere, postering everywhere, going in academic buildings and writing on whiteboards and even making announcements to classes if we feel the need to do that. So this year it's been different because obviously we can't do as much on campus. We still do poster and chalk, but we've decided to really focus on going outside of campus to the lodges, the cottages, the Woodsides and the Gables, and then all of Frat Row. There have been some complications in planning the events, like Pete Davidson, he's going back with SNL, doing all the writing and recording for that. So we have to catch people with their schedules. It's very nice to have this understanding of how to do virtual shows under our belt in case something does happen in the future where we need to do that. If we do have some extra money and we have an opportunity to bring somebody really cool on Zoom, it's just another thing to add to our arsenal of what we can provide to the students. Partly our fault, I guess, but we don't really humanize ourselves, and that's on purpose because we don't do it to be selfish about it. We don't want people to know our faces more than they know the org. Since we're a very selfless org, we usually don't even put a name to our face or a face to our name. People usually just know us as Scope because that's the way that we like to keep it. But we do it for the students, 100%.